Shalakia. This is add on to that lesson part two, I guess. But hated book that's kind of broke my chain of thought. But I was saying, like you make a football team, whatever team you're a part of, man. It's gonna be it's beautiful once you make the team. But the hard part is being able to endure the hardship, and being disciplined to be able to ride that thing out, man. And your integrity is going to be tested constantly, man. It's constantly, because any little part that you do, it's going to affect the team. You go out there and you get a personal foul penalty, or you do something, it's going to cost the team. So we have to make sure, as a team member, man, we rehearse the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, man. And so the Lord's chastening us, man. We get chastened every day, and the reason I brought this lesson out, because I know once we go through affliction, it just seems like so much is constantly going on, man. God, dog, you be like, damn, is this just me or what, And you see all these other people, they living in the world and doing good, and not have, as far as we can see, they're not having the type of afflictions that we're having. But you see this, the what you see your own affliction and what you're going through, and you see you're not, rising past some of these other people, whatever. But because we look for our reward on the other side, man. Our reward is not on this side, man. If the Lord wants us to have much gain in this world, man, he can give it to us at a moment's notice, But if he's constantly afflicting you, man, just kind of look and try to find out what are you doing that's going off with what he's trying to get your attention. He's trying to get your attention for a reason, keep you on that straight and narrow path, man. Because this walk is not easy, man. If it was easy, then everybody would take this path, man. And that's why I say it's a single path for one person at a time can only enter, not the multitude. The multitude is going to go along with the ways of this world. The multitude is going to go along with taking that MOTV. The Lord said 2/3 of this world is going to take the MOTV. And here we are at the beginning stages of them getting ready to roll this thing out. And you're going to see how many jakes are going to fold in that time, because they haven't been afflicted, because they haven't been put under certain circumstances where they're going to have to make a decision whether they're going to eat or live, man. And that's why we constantly have to afflict ourselves, man. By fasting, that's another form of affliction, separating ourselves from this world, man. The things that we used to do, we don't do anymore. Certain type of foods we used to eat, we don't eat them anymore, And that's our sacrifice, and part of us afflicting ourselves, And the Lord sees that. He sees everything that we do, man. He understands. And I thank him for, opening my eyes and be able to see, and not let, that being a snare of the affliction that I go through, that's going to pull me out of this truth and make me fall back into this world, man. That's them weeds, man, that's in the garden, man. So we have to make sure we be circumspect and not get pulled out of this truth, man. We have to endure this thing and ride it on out to the end, no matter what affliction or adversity we may face in the coming days, man. We just have to hold on to this word, man, and endure. Really have to endure. Much prayer. Have to go up a lot of prayers, man. Have to put our spiritual armor on, man, from head to toe, north, east, south, and west, man. All parts of us has to be covered, man. And a lot of us pray for strength, man. When you pray for strength, the Lord going to put you in a position where you're going to have to exude strength, man. He's just not going to give it to you. It's like you want to be that running back on that football team and be able to go out there and get those 100-yard gains, man. You're not just going to be blessed with. You got to get in that weight room and train them legs, man. Get in there, put a lot of hours doing squats and deadlifts and things of that nature, man. It's just not going to be given to you. Same way with this truth. Anything that we ask for, man, the Lord is going to put you through tests so that you can build yourself in whatever that's needed, man, to prepare us for the day to come. But let me jump back into these precepts, man. Ecclesiasticus chapter 30, verse 1. He that loveth his son causes him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. So if the Lord, man, he's putting you through affliction, man, he's got a lot of love for you. You have to look at it that way, man. That's how it is. Same way as a child when he was growing up. Parents would whip our ass for hanging out, with the wrong people, doing dumb shit, staying out late. You come in, you got your ass tore up, or whatever. But as you know, you hated at that time as a child. But once you grew up and became a man, you knew the purpose of it, man. You look at those kids whose parents did not punish them, man. They hung out all night. They can get in all type of, all type of folly, and the parents really didn't give a damn. And a lot of them kids had to fend for themselves. And you see the end results. You know what the end results were. Either they was on drugs, or they was locked up, or either killed. Murder. Ecclesiasticus chapter 30 verse 2. He that chastiseth his son shall have joy of him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. Revelation chapter 3 verse 19. As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Be zealous therefore and repent. So we have to repent, man. Anytime the Lord is chastising you, man, you have to try to figure out, what is he chastising you for? And then whatever you're doing and going off for, man, repent, man. You got to come to the Lord humbly, man, and ask for forgiveness, man, that you can get this thing right. That he come into you and change what needs to be changed, man, but have a sleight of hand in rebuking you. Because Lord has, you don't want his full fury on correcting us, man, because sometimes his full fury could either be death, or he can paralyze you, whatever he want to do, He has the power to do it. Going back over Revelations chapter 3 verse 19 again. As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Be zealous therefore and repent. So we take this thing, man. You take this chastising with the badge of honor, because we know our Father, which art in heaven, man. He loves us, man. Look what he did to his own son, his only begotten son, man. And he did say it then, it pleased him to forget the way it was worded though, but if it pleased him to bruise his own son, man. What he did to Yahweh. So how much more us, John chapter 16 verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation. So being in this world, man, we have much tribulation. But be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. So we have to overcome this world, man, because we're going to constantly be tested as long as we in it, man. We're going to constantly be tested over and over again, man. James chapter 5 verse 13. Is any among you afflicted? Let him pray. Is any merry? Let him sing psalms. Take my brethren the prophet, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, Yahweh, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, and the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. So we see what happened to Yahweh, man, what he went through. And at the end, man, in 3 days, he was lifted back up, man. And he received his crown of glory. And that's what we look forward to achieve, to receive our crown, man. Psalms chapter 34, verse 17 through 18. The righteous cry, and the Lord Yahweh is in all caps, talking about Yahweh the Father. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Yahweh is nigh unto them that are of broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh delivereth him out of all them all. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 5. For the gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men the furnace of adversity. But I'm pretty much going to stop there. I got a bunch of precepts really on it, and I usually go over them, when I do a lot of my lessons. But it's a lot of precepts in the Bible talking about us, being afflicted and us going through what we go through, man. And that really is our comforter, man. That comforts us in this time of enduring, man. The Lord is not going to put no more on you than what you're able to endure. A lot of times He's going to see how you're going to react. Are you going to fold under pressure? Are you going to give in? Are you going to go back into the ways of this world, man? Because right now we about to be tested big time, man. And And we were just tested 2 years ago with the pandemic. So how much more so now when they ready to put this MOTB on you, man? So with that, I pray this lesson edifying. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. And praise this lesson edifying. I'm your brother Malakama. Shalom.